Well, here I am with my very dear friend, Charles. I promised everybody that Charles and I were going to talk more, and that's just what we're going to do. We're going to start at the beginning, Charles. When did you decide you wanted to be in theater?
I think I was in the 3rd grade, and I went to see a live production at the Playmakers Theater in Chapel Hill.
Right.
And it was live. And it was unlike anything I'd ever seen. And I said to my folks afterwards, that's what I want to do. And I'm not sure they understood what the "that's what I want to do" meant. My father, I think, hoped it meant that I wanted to play football. My mother, I think, hoped it meant I wanted to play the piano. But I meant I wanted to get up in front of people and perform.
You wanted to be
And
part
I guess
of it.
I could have done that as a football player or a piano player.
Not
but
quite the
I
same
didn't.
way.
I did play football, but never the piano. I just got hooked, and I started seeing things live. And within months, I convinced my mother to turn our garage into a theater.
Did you really?
And my brother and I put on great plays. I mean, we did.
Isn't that
Imagination. We talked all the neighborhood kids into it. We went around from house to house and got costumes and furniture and props. We sold tickets. A nickel apiece, Judy. Think what's happened since then.
Oh, Charles. But what
But
fun.
that's
And
where it
so
started.
and your brother was involved with you?
But I was in charge.
Yes.
He was involved, but I was in charge.
In charge. Well, I happen to know that you later on, I mean, we get 3rd grade, we go all the way through
yeah.
high school, and you ended up in the Lost Colony, Paul Green's.
I was in Under These Hills, oddly enough.
Oh, I thought you were Lost
Yes,
Colony.
now what we're referring to, for the people that don't know, is there's a wonderful program in the South and throughout the country called the Symphonic Drama, and it's outdoor drama, and it tells a story of America in a large tapestry, and it includes dance and music and acting and wonderful storytelling.
In a huge outdoor theater.
So while I was in college, went to one called Unto These Hills,
Right.
which is on the Cherokee Indian Reservation in North Carolina. It's an amphitheater. It seats 3,000 people. It is an absolutely gorgeous natural bowl with the mountains behind it. And it tells the story of the Cherokee Indians and of Sequoia and Junaluska, and how our government basically stole the land from them and sent them all to Oklahoma on what is known as the Trail of Tears.
Right.
And how later a deal was worked out with the government, and they came back and they were given a reservation.
Yes, I want to make a statement. I was involved in the one in Virginia.
Yes, you were involved in Williamsburg.
In Williamsburg, and none of us used mics.
No,
we
no
talked
mics
to
ever.
3,000 people, and
And
was
everyone
amazing.
heard you.
And they heard
And
us
understood you.
in the back row. Yeah.
No mics, no. And these theaters, the one Judy was in was called the Common Glory.
That's right.
Which I saw when I was probably 10 or 12. And these were just incredible theatrical experiences. These were before theme parks,
That's true.
weren't they? It was very exciting theater. So that's where we started.
That's where we started, and I remember you started as an Indian. Now,
I was an Indian. I wore a lot of body paint and very little else.
all right, we're
fact,
going to stop right there, but we'll be back.
All right.